Okay, everybody. So here we are back on this trade again, and yeah, it's taken some time. I have been working on the marketing for the program, and so I really haven't been in the markets except for to let this one ride. Let me show you that. Well, I'm going to go back some. Let's see here. Making this recording. Well, I don't know what's going on here. I can't get that to pull back. I don't like these charts. But anyway, we had an opportunity to actually get out of this trade. Let's see here real fast. Let's go on the daily. Yeah, we had an opportunity to get out of this a couple days ago when it got away from us. But right in here, we had a chance to get out of here. But we didn't, and that's fine. We'll go back here to where I was, because as you can see, at last time we looked at this, I think we were pushing about 8,000 in the negative, if you remember that. And we just held, okay? Margin was up at about 1,800%, and we just held. And, the news talked about, new highs and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But based on where we were, what we were looking at, see this thing's dropping down here. Now remember, if you remember in the last video, we had already cleaned up about $1,000 of this right here. Okay, so what do we got? 7, 5. So there's about what? 1,300. So we've added a few more days to this. So there's about 300 that we missed, that we still have to recoup. We took 2 other trades early on when we were kind of managing the trade, and I believe those 2 trades, I'm going to guesstimate here, I think we picked up around 2,300, if I'm not mistaken. And then we picked up on the last video, I think we picked up another 1,000, if I'm not mistaken. They're smaller numbers, but as you can see, we're eliminating. We were at one point in time, this thing was like 17, 18, 19,000 against us. All right. Yeah, we've picked up maybe 3,000 in profits. We've wiped out $1,000 of our fee cost. So right now we're on. We've taken about 3,000. We've eliminated this cost here, so the 3,000 is still net, and we're holding against a loss at the moment of what was once 19,000 and is now 3,000, and you're watching this before your eyes shrink. Okay, so momentarily, we're going to be. In actuality, look, we're really, there we are. We're at $3,000. Okay, so I don't know exactly how long this is going to take. My margin right now is at about 915%. We actually, if we wanted to, in fact, I think we do want to. We're going to jump in. The screen's going to look a little funny just for a second. Let's see if we can go here. Let's go. Bam. All right, now I got to move. Come on. So bring this up here a little more. Okay, we took another position. And, we'll get a little, we might get a little bounce back. We might get a little pull back, a little resistance, whatever. But listen, people, margin. I'm telling you right now. You could be dead wrong if your margin's right, which we weren't dead wrong. I'm not saying we were dead wrong, but you could literally get hit by a bus and go to the hospital for 2 weeks. And if your margin is right, you're going to be okay. So, let's see what happens. I'm probably just going to mute myself here and let this ride out a little bit. We've got every indication that this is going to move in our direction. We're at 2,600. Listen, if I get to zero, and I close out, I made around $3,000 above costs, not paying attention to this trade for, I don't know, 10, 12 days. Other than a couple of times that I popped in, looked at a chance to get some money out, and let this, my margin's still at 610%, okay? So if there's going to be any fluctuation, market fluctuation, which there always is, you know what I'm saying? It's an oscillation. The market goes up and then it goes down. It goes, it's 3 steps forward, 2 steps back type of a scenario. However, my consideration is that there's just, this thing has been oversold for quite some time, and there isn't the support, there isn't the risk. Look at this, $1,400 we're in the hole. Okay, and listen, you're going to have seen the other videos. You're going to have seen this. Boom, 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 boom. 1,400, 400 in the hole. Okay, you've seen this video. If you've watched the recordings that are out there, you have seen this trade pretty much from beginning to near the end. At this moment, if I wanted to, I have $230 up on top of the approximately $3,000 that I've already made. Okay. Even though I'm going to show a loss here. Okay. At some point. Look at this. So here I'm at a minus $128 on that one right there. Okay. So hey, listen, margin. If you had doubts, if you had questions, if you didn't know, if you were fearful, I've just shown you how to go 20 grand against your position and come back out of it and not take a loss. If that isn't, there we go. Now we are now in profit, $600 plus the 3,000 approximately that we've collected in the intermittent points of the trade. And in addition, we've already recouped all of our costs. Okay. Well, we recouped these. We recouped these. Okay. These right here these are new. So that would go against this right here. I don't know. And literally, the time that's been spent on this I'm going to say 80% of the time that's been spent on this trade, I've recorded, I've published, and, so, margin power trading. Tell a friend. This is the real deal right here. And, it's only looking better. It's only looking better from here. We're probably, we're actually, I might just let this thing run. While I'm not real big on the news. I did see a headline that, said that they were, the experts were eyeballing, a low end of a low end on the pricing here that is significantly beneath our top position here. Let me do something real quick. Let's change this. Let's see what we're 280 something. We're still 280 points in the hole on this one. Okay, and we got into this one at 12,531. That was the price that this one right here is on. This one here we got in at 12,746. Okay. Saw a headline that in fact, I'm going to pop it open here. Yeah, so there's my little pullback. I don't care about little pullbacks. I think you already probably know that by now. Yeah, FX Street has a Commerce Bank. One of their head technical analysis people has put 11.8 as, and we got in at 12.5, so 12.5 and 12.7. So that would, 11.8 would put this at a pretty decent profit, which was where we were originally going in the first place. And we did see profit, we didn't close. So, hey, there it is, people. I'm probably just going to go ahead and end the video now. Just because there's not a whole lot of reason to, I'm sitting here kind of coming up with filler. But we started, listen, at some point in time, one of these videos that you saw, you were at 17 to 19,000 against us. We held because we had the margin to do so. We managed the trade. We found some opportunities to take some money out while we were in the trade. So we had locked in some money, which also then helped maintain our margin. We recouped our fees. And right now we got a little pullback. We're at $1,300. A minute ago we were at what, 800 plus rather than 1,000 negative. And we have, our system is telling me that this is the beginning of some good downward momentum. And so we should have farther to go. There will be some oscillation. So we'll see some things like this for a little bit, and then they'll come back. You've got, so anyway, hey, there it is. Kind of a short video by comparison, I think, to the last one. Good talking to you. Margin Power Trading.